Outside right now, the sun is helping melt some of this morning's dangerous refreeze. This afternoon, it will feel much more comfortable. First Alert meteorologist Rochelle Jay in the Weather Center with more on the Arctic front heading our way. Rochelle.
Yeah, sounds less than pleasant, right? It's already chilly out there this morning. A lot of folks with the holiday were able to stay indoors for today. But if you want to head out, enjoy some of that sunshine that we do have, just know that there are some clouds mixed in, and some of those clouds may produce a flurry or two. You see over the last 3 hours here on First Alert radar, a couple of areas of some light snow along the state line with Pennsylvania. Temperatures outside are sitting in the 30s, 36 in Odenton, as well as Chestertown and the Inner Harbor, 32 in Thurmont, 33 in Bel Air, 36 in Lothian, and 34 right now in Cecilton and Easton. Those winds are coming out of a westerly direction, if not southwesterly, for some of our eastern shore neighborhoods and bayside neighborhoods, up to about 15 miles an hour, a little bit stronger for some of our neighbors in Washington County. So breezy and cold for today. We've got those wind gusts up to about 25 miles an hour for most locations into this afternoon. Temperatures only in the upper 30s for today with that mix of clouds and sunshine. Tonight we're dropping down into the teens, but we keep the winds around. We're talking wind chills in the single digits above and below zero across parts of Maryland. We'll take a look at just when we get a warm up in the full First Alert forecast, Denise.
Welcome back. Let's take a live look outside at this noon. Beautiful blue skies, but there's a breeze out there. And it's 37 degrees. That breeze, however, makes it feel awfully cold, Rochelle.
It does. It just kind of goes right through whatever you're wearing today. And we've got some even colder air that's on the way for tomorrow. Dangerous cold for tonight. It's one of the first things that we're watching as we look at the week ahead. We're heading through the middle of January, of course, but as Denise mentioned, it's the wind. We expect the cold this time of year. Now, as we look toward the later parts of the week, it gets briefly slightly milder. I'm not going to call it warm by any means. We're talking about temperatures that actually get just slightly above normal for this time of year, which is about in the mid 40s for afternoon highs. Here's a look at First Alert radar across the board right now. Pretty quiet. We did have a couple of flakes being detected along the state line with Pennsylvania not too long ago. Feels like temperatures out the door are in the 20s to low 30s out there. So yes, it is chilly, but we've got that sunshine and it helps at least a little psychologically, even though it is still on the chilly side. Wind gusts coming out of the west for most spots, if not the southwest, up to about 25 miles an hour in most locations. We do have a higher number being reported around Hagerstown. And as far as the wind gusts go over the next few hours, 25 to about 30 miles an hour is what you can expect. Again, generally out of that westerly direction. So it continues to be breezy. It's going to be cool today. Neighborhood forecast across Baltimore City. We're in your corner. Lauraville, 39 degrees for today, 38 in Brooklyn, as well as West Baltimore, and 37 for today in Mount Washington. Bitterly cold. We're down into the teens for tonight. We do keep that wind around, however. There is a chance tonight that we could see the northern lights. It's not guaranteed, but the Space Weather Prediction Center, I should say, has issued a severe geomagnetic storm watch, so something to keep in mind for tonight. But you'll want the layers because look at these wake-up wind chills Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. Definitely on the cold side, single digits, if not a few spots dropping to sub-zero, and it stays on the cold side with feels like temperatures throughout your Tuesday, not any higher, most likely, than about 20 degrees. High temperatures won't get out of the 20s, and you're going to be one of the lucky ones if your wind chills get above 20 degrees for tomorrow. But then it does get a little bit milder toward the end of the week. High temperatures on Thursday get closer to 50 before some possible alert days for the upcoming weekend.
All right, it's a cold snap, that's for sure.
It is. I'm pulling out the sweater dresses all week, everybody. Long sleeves, layers, fleece line leggings, all of it. Cold for tonight. Temperatures dropping down into the teens. That's not the problem. It's the wind that we will have in place for the next couple of days. That's why we've got an alert day tomorrow. Some of us will wake up feeling like sub-zero, and I'm talking Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So very cold tomorrow. High temperatures may not even hit 30.
Look out for your neighbors and obviously your pets.